So today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different. I'm going to be introducing people who do not know who this group is. I'm going to be introducing you to them, and that is a group called DREAMCATCHER. Now, DREAMCATCHER is a 7-member South Korean girl group that originally debuted under the name Minx in 2014. And after 2014 to 2017, and a couple of singles, including a holiday single with fellow South Korean girl group Dalshabe, they re-debuted in 2017, January 2017, as DREAMCATCHER. Now, the whole point of DREAMCATCHER is to be very different from the rest of what you may imagine K-pop to sound like and be like. They meld a mixture of K-pop, and they meld a mixture of rock, they meld a mixture of heavy metal into one sort of different thing. And it's very unique. And so today I'm going to be talking about why you definitely need to check out DREAMCATCHER and why you should be on the watch for them, because they are an up-and-coming group that is very, very unique. So to start off, they debuted in January 2017. They had a string of very successful singles with Good Night, Chase Me, and the most recent single is Fly High. Overall, as I said, they mix a very interesting mixture of things all together into their sound and image. They do not look like other girl groups. They wear all black, they wear leather, they wear dark makeup, they wear their style, their sound, their imagery is all very, very, very dark, and I like that. Seeing as I'm a fan of both heavy metal and K-pop music, this is like a perfect melding for me. It's a very good group that feeds to both sides of what I enjoy. So why should you check them out? Well, other than the obvious, then if you are a fan of heavy metal or rock music and you are a fan of Korean pop music, well, then the obvious answer is that you should check them out. But what other reasons are there that you should be checking them out? Well, first of all, the music is really, really good. I say that subjectively, of course, since music, what is good, what is bad, and music is both subjective and biased, and when you talk about music with people, sometimes people have one opinion of what is good, and sometimes people have another opinion of what is good, and that's just the subjectivity of music. However, the music is really well done. Their first 2 singles, as DREAMCATCHER, Chase Me and Good Night, are really some of the best singles of 2017, and Fly High was a fantastic song, honestly. And what is it that's very enigmatic, not enigmatic, but something that draws people to them, is that they are so unique. They have a humongous fan following in South America, because South America notoriously is very devoted to heavier styles of music, essentially heavy metal. If you need more proof of that, watch Iron Maiden's Flight 666. South America really, 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 really likes heavy metal. So, what is it that I'm trying to sell you on here? Well, number one is that DREAMCATCHER is going to be a group that I think is going to have a lot of mainstream success. Why is that? Well, I think they have music that can cross borders. Not just within Korea, not just within East Asia, not just within the K-pop market. No. I think that they could go even farther than that. I think they could reach out into South America, North America, Europe, because this is a style of music that a lot of different people enjoy, and it's well done. Like anything else, if you can't do it well, then there's no point in doing it at all, honestly. And the reason for that being that, well, no one's gonna like your music if it's not good to start with. It doesn't matter what you're mixing all together. If it's not good, then no one's gonna like it. They have some really very seriously good vocalists. I would say all 7 members are very, very, very talented as singers, and that's hard to find. Groups that have all 4, 5, 6, 7.
잊혀진 시간 속에 복잡한 heart in my heart I'm trapped in the dream 시간을 멈출 수만 있다면 I can take it 날아올라 일곱 빛으로 가득 물들여 매일 밤 네 곁에 영원히 잠들 수 있게 Live without you I can make it 더 다가와 내 모든 꿈을 다 가져가 조용히 그 속에
Wonder Girls sort of did this sort of thing. Wonder Girls, after they came back from their hiatus, they decided that they were all going to play instruments. So they all picked up an instrument. Guitar, bass, drums, keyboard. They all picked up an instrument. Dreamcatcher does not play instruments, but that is the same idea of instrumental rock music, instrumental heavy metal music, mixed with the songwriting structure and the ethos of Korean pop music. You put those together and that's what Dreamcatcher is, basically. It's just exactly that. It's a mixture of different styles of music. If I'm going to mention anywhere to start, just start from the beginning of what was Dreamcatcher. Chase Me Goodnight. Those are two songs that are supposed to be listened to as one, basically, because they chronologically follow some sort of order. That's the best place that you could really start. However, they had a few releases, and I think that, you know, if you're going to start anywhere, just start with the first release, because honestly, all of them are very, very, very good. And Happy Face Entertainment, they're the company that houses Dreamcatcher, is not too well known, to be honest. I mean, you have the big three. You have SM, YG, JYP. Yes, you have the big three. The big three is always kind of choking out the competition. Happy Face and other groups and other companies that have smaller groups and have smaller followings. But I think Dreamcatcher is going to be a group that Happy Face is going to have as a cash cow. Cash cow not in the sense of a bad thing, but in the sense of this is going to be the group that really makes them money and makes them get on the map. So, what if you're not really interested? Well, then you're not interested. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But what is it that really drew me to Dreamcatcher is just the fact of how different they are. Like I said, I mean, as a person who listens to a lot of heavy metal, a person who listens to a lot of K-pop, and a person who listens to a lot of rock and a lot of different music, sometimes it's hard to find music that crosses into these different genres seamlessly. Sometimes you have songs, sometimes you have artists, sometimes you have things that are trying to mix different genres but don't really do very well because it just doesn't sound very good. And they're just mixing them together for the sake of mixing them together. Dreamcatcher does not do that. Dreamcatcher is a group who, at their core, is a heavy metal group. Not a K-pop group. They're a heavy metal band, in my opinion. Some may disagree with that. And especially since I'm wearing a Slayer t-shirt, some really may disagree with that. But, yeah, I think they are. I think that they're so far set apart from the rest of the competition that that's what they are. They are a heavy metal group. And if you're interested in listening to a heavy metal group who makes K-pop music, please check out Dreamcatcher. And I will place some links in the description below. If you have any comments, if you have anything to say, please let me know. And I hope to see you guys next time.